If the world was vegan, there would be no COVID-19. Meat eaters are often annoyed every time a vegan states their case. They will cite that eating meat is their personal choice and has nothing to do with the vegan. Well, now this personal choice has caused me and everyone else to be potentially stuck indoors for weeks on end because of this new zoonotic disease. I shan't shout or swear or moan at this injustice, but I offer this video to warn that worse is to come if we don't soon change our ways. According to the United Nations, the second biggest threat to humanity after climate change is emerging infectious diseases. But where do these diseases emerge from? Up until 10,000 years ago, there were no epidemic diseases. What changed? We domesticated animals. Being in close proximity to cows and sheep gave us measles, which killed 200 million people. Smallpox likely developed from camelpox. Pigs likely gave us whooping cough. Chickens gave us typhoid fever. Ducks gave us flu, and the common cold was given to us by horses. In 1981, HIV was passed to humans when we butchered the wrong chimpanzee. It has since claimed 38 million human lives. In the last 4 decades, the increase in intensive farming has increased the speed with which these new diseases emerge manyfold. There have been over 30 new diseases, including swine flu, bird flu, SARS, MERS, and now COVID-19. We are often quick to point the finger at others, saying that the Chinese are wrong to eat bats, civet cats, and pangolins. Indeed, I was sad to hear that some Asian people had been assaulted by Westerners over COVID-19. I guess they forgot about the anthrax, bovine tuberculosis, Lyme disease, and hand, foot, and mouth disease that have emerged from animal agriculture in the West. The thing that I'm most fearful of is when the first antibiotic-resistant superbug born of factory farming appears. Because these facilities are so squalid, they are breeding grounds for bacteria. Farmed animals are given tens of thousands of tons of antibiotics each year, far more than is taken by humans. Despite this, many animals do not survive the farms. One day, it is we who will not be surviving. Bacteria are becoming increasingly immune to the different antibiotics that we use on these farms. The drugs we use to treat ourselves and our children are becoming ever more ineffective. We are facing a post-antibiotic age where a small cut or simple operation could cost us our lives. All because we want bacon in our sandwiches. A global pandemic for a fleeting 5 minutes of taste sensation. Are you unhappy now with the social isolation and the risk of death, particularly for the elderly, from COVID-19? Well, this will be orders of magnitude worse and affect young and old, children and adults alike. If the world was vegan, it wouldn't necessarily mean that another zoonotic disease couldn't appear. It may not completely eliminate the risk of superbugs developing, but things would look exponentially better for us. By eating more vegan foods, we can better strengthen our immune systems, potentially protecting us from these diseases, or at least lessening symptoms. A whole foods vegan diet, emphasizing the range of differently colored fruits and vegetables, but including legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and mushrooms, would work best. Nutritionally speaking, our potential for good health starts in the gut. Indeed, around 75% of our immune system is housed there. Whole plant foods contain the soluble fiber and resistant starch that feed our good gut bacteria. These create vitamins and help train our immune systems. Although antioxidant nutrients work well against viruses, don't make the mistake of ingesting synthetic ones. These can often cause more harm than good. Instead, source your carotenoids, vitamin C, vitamin E, copper, zinc, and selenium from whole plant foods as nature intended. Whole foods multi-nutrient supplements such as VivoLife's Thrive would be a good way to boost your nutrient status if you struggle to eat high volumes of whole foods. Incidentally, the largest ever study into the topic found that plant foods are 64 times more nutrient dense on average than animal products. The worst performing plant food, iceberg lettuce, still beats all animal products. Some plant superstars such as berries, herbs and spices can be hundreds if not thousands of times more powerful than animal foods. Other important immunity factors are to get adequate, strong sunlight. If this isn't possible, then be sure to supplement with vitamin D. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep and more for children or teens. Avoid stress as much as possible. Yoga and meditation are found to be helpful. Be sure to exercise daily. It doesn't have to be too vigorous. Indeed, overtraining actively weakens our immune system. Just an hour a day of gentle exercise such as walking or using a rebounder is good. Now click this.